Welcome, foolish mortals. I am your host, your ghost host.
Bruce, aka Haunted Husband. Welcome to my Indie Game Collective showcase of Blood Nova. Whether this is your first time or even your 100th time on my channel, think about hitting that subscribe button. By subscribing, you'll be notified when my videos go live daily. I cover live indie games, indie demos, great content like this from me and developers. So if you're all things indie, you found your haunt where...
We have 999 happy haunts here.
But there's always room for one more. Hit that subscribe button today and become part of the mansion. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this is an Indie Game Collective showcase of the game. So you may be wondering, well, what's the Indie Game Collective? Well, let me tell you, we're a grassroots community of content creators who focus solely on indie games. And we do so through live streams, videos, written reviews, Steam curation, podcasts, social media, and so much more. In fact, if you cruise on down to the description below, you'll find a link to our Twitter page. There you can find out more about us, how you can join us, if I can get your game showcased by us. Pew! At this time, I'd like to thank developer-publisher Cosmic Void for hooking me up with a copy of the game, and the Indie Game Collective for allowing me to showcase it to you, the viewer. So with all pleasantries aside, let's talk about the game. Well, what exactly is Blood Nova all about? Princess Love is set to assume the throne of a powerful galactic empire, but when conspirators try to thwart her ascension, Love and her best friend Kel become stranded on an interstellar lighthouse. Prove love worthy of rule in the swirling point-and-click adventure game. This was released October of this year, 2022. Has positive reviews on Steam. It's an adventure, indie, point-and-click, pixel graphics. Also, if you go back down to the description again one more time, you'll find a link to the Steam page to where you can pick this up for $12 USD. And if you can't swing $12 right now, but this sort of thing is your jam, baby, I recommend you wishlist it. By wishlisting, you'll be notified should it go on sale in the future. I played a lot of point and clicks lately, or over the last couple months, definitely a lot of point and clicks, so I'm excited for another one. So without further ado, let's get going because
There's no turning back now.
you listened to me ramble for a couple of minutes now. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get going. The Valayan Empire began in an age of astrologers. Okay, screw me then. The cartographers to guide them, they traced the light across the galaxy. But their dreams exacted a price. Exacted a price? Once they did not wish to pay, they secured those dreams, and an empire was born. It has stood for 3 centuries. Even the distant worlds connected to the Valayan by the star channels have fallen to war. Now the Empress is abdicating. Her eldest daughter, Princess Love, must take her place. On her way to assume the throne, Love has stopped at a lighthouse that stands watch over the star channel on the edge of the galaxy. Lighthouse says as she and her best friend Kel face this new feature, ancient forces begin to awaken. This is Love. We could just stay this way forever, you know. Just me, you, and the life of cosmic hijinks. You in? Love, you're about to take the throne. Hundreds of the worlds at your fingertips. Only the Empire is forever. Your empire. Forget the throne. Forget it all. Let's say we don't get on Lady Quellata's yacht tomorrow. Let's say Bliss takes the throne. My sister's way more suited to the whole ruling thing. I know this is hard. Your mother's abdication was a surprise to everyone. But it's here now, and it's time to step up. Man, I can't read. What's wrong with me? Why does my brain stop working? I don't want the throne, and you know it. I shouldn't have to do it. Anything but decide my own future. You're right, but we both know that's not how it works. Since the day you were born, your destiny has been to rule the kingdom. Don't talk to me about destiny. And when did you ever care about that sort of thing, anyway? You've been so weird lately. What happened to my fun-loving, live and let live Royal Sentinel? She grew up on the far side of the Star Channel. Worlds are burning. People are dying. Lately, I haven't been able to stop thinking about that. I know what's happening in Joma. It's horrible. But it's not anything we can fix, Kel. Are you sure about that? Cue John Cena face, ripping it off. Are you sure about that? Kel, if there's something you want to say it. In fact, as your princess and future empress, I am ordering you to say it. Now you're getting into the spirit of rolling. Don't change the subject. Speak. All I'm saying is you need to start thinking about the bigger picture. When your mom abdicates, the empire will be yours. Yet you're the one of the least responsible people in it. Maybe it's time for you to grow up too. I should have a choice. I thought you'd understand that. You of all people. I do. It's just... I'll forget it. Let's head back to inside. Empire's heir shouldn't be gallivanting outside the lighthouse. Well, you really have changed. Part 1. Hit a nerve. Odd, the hatch is sealed shut, and the console's telling me the lighthouse has gone into lockdown. Probably a false alarm. Give me a couple of minutes to override the access panel. No, I'll solve this. What? Why? It's easy enough to... Because I'm going to prove to you I can be responsible. Love, come on, stop fooling around, will ya? Don't even think about touching that console. You know what? Fine, knock yourself out. Hey, it's me, the tutorial. Glad to see you. Before we begin your adventure, here's what you need to know. Access your map by hovering over the map icon in the bottom right corner and selecting a location. Your inventory is in the bottom left corner. Left click to select an item. Click, click. Right click to return to the item inventory, okay? When hovering over a hotspot, you will see a red or blue icon. Red icon means that new interactions are available. Blue means you've gone through them all. Press escape for an option or click the cog icon in the top left corner. That's it. You're ready to carry on the adventure. So map. Inventory, the magical bubble around me. That's the cog, which you can't see because it's by my head. Security console shows the lighthouse has entered into an emergency lockdown. I'm sure it's fine. It's sealed shut, but not for long, because I'm going to open it somehow. Kill says the panel's inoperable. I'd rather not embarrass myself trying to rewire it. I'll have to find a different solution. Waiting on your brilliant solution, princess. Does it seem inaccurately foolish to you that your future empress is strained on the catwalk, refusing to let her bodyguard open the door because she's stubborn? Because this kind of does to me. What is that? Lighthouse rooms tend to mimic local worlds, but the looping vow is so far out that it's one of the filled with flora from one of the capital planets, Albaca. Albaca it is, my mom's home. Memories of her are bound to that place. In the salty sea breeze, the jungle stretched over red cliffs. Serene, her name was Serene. Her name was Lola. 20 plants create nooks and crannies as they grow. On Albaca, Bliss and I would compete to see who could fit into the smallest. Well, that's doing a dance around. I've seen a lot of the pretty gems in my life, but there's something different about this. It's sublime, like the orb at the very tip of the lighthouse. Why does it feel like it's singing? Touching it, my hand goes all tingly. Without realizing I'm doing it, it's now in my pocket. It's like someone's taking a snooze. Maybe whatever she was reading on that tablet put her to sleep. I think I'll join them once we're back inside. The noble watcher of the interstellar travel, core haven sphere, they're intended to bring luck to those journeying across the stars. Some people believe each statue contains a seed of the cartographers, and when the stars align or the time is right, they can come to life. Maybe that was true once, but they've been silent since long before I was born. It's the Jester's Crown. Abaka is renowned for its diverse vegetation. The whole planet is covered in lush jungles with a huge tree canopies. The pond's full of anmehai, a rare party-colored fish native to Alpaca. Proximity to the star channels breeds illegal trade, and there's always black market scandals. Here on the Looping Valve, someone was caught stealing from the pond and selling them for profit. A quaint little pond full of fish, strictly no fishing. Swiper, no swiping. Oh. Sorry, I was trying to touch the moon. The moon of Filner, home of the race of flying cats, refused to do so much as even recognize the Empire. About 100 years ago, my great-great-grandmother couldn't stand it any longer and created a peace agreement with the cats. The cats refused to sign. She attended the signing ceremony herself, had someone dressed as a cat to sign it on behalf of the... She was a character. The moon, home of the flying cats, apparently influenced by the energy emanated from the star channel. I should move there. Meow. It's a star channel, the farthest star channel from the Empire's heart. They call it Quenzar. It's strange that something so beautiful could lead somewhere so terrible. Beyond that light roams the endless succession of cruel warlords, each vying for control of an anarchic galaxy. Astrologers created the lighthouses centuries ago when our curiosity overcame overcaution. Now channels are strictly policed. As a girl, I was always afraid that our whole galaxy might slip through. Okay, I mean, I kind of regret clicking on it twice. Kel and I are always looking for these little spots. There's something quite like being a air star sprinkled over infinity. I love the thrill, but truly it's the only place where being a princess doesn't seem to matter. Oh, what a relief it is. Kel said she was growing up. I like it if that didn't mean the end of our little adventures, but it's hard to picture anyone I'm done. This pipe looks warringly loose. Oops, I pulled it free. Hope it wasn't attached to anything important. Perhaps it will help me unlock the hatch, although I am struggling to see how. I guess the orb should slot into the pipe opening. Behold, my magic wand. Glow stick. Whatever, I'll take it back to the Kel and see if expression strikes. So... I should show it to Kel and see if it inspires inspiration strikes. Love, ta-da! Love, I adore you, but it's a pipe with an orb jammed into it. How exactly do you plan to use it on the hatch? We smack the console with it. Problem solved. No problem created. That will break the console and trap us on the catwalk. I mean, it might not. It might just open it. Okay, go ahead. Break the console. I'm waiting. I'm not gonna do that? Didn't think so. You already cracked the security console, didn't you? I did. Hatch is open. Let's get back inside. I'd like to know what triggered the lockdown. Okay, but let's tell people we smacked the console with a wand and made it open the door. That would be even if they were dumb enough to get locked outside the house. Such would you like the future Empress, you know, the galaxy to be known for? Just go inside. What's up with that worker? Hey, lady, are you okay? Wait, the air, it tastes... It can't be. It's in the air. Kel, are you okay? What's in the air? Love, don't remove your bubble. There's neurotoxin in the air. Body's on fire. I can't stand cough. Crap, that woman's dead. I'm lucky another few seconds. I'd be down for good, too. Not sure how much longer that'll last. If it's leaked here, then it's leaked everywhere. Please don't let us be the only two people left on this lighthouse. A leak? Is that what triggered the lockdown? Figure of speech, no way this was an accident. Someone released that neurotoxin on purpose. This lighthouse is under attack. Why would someone want to attack a lighthouse? Oh, love, why do you think? It's me, right? Yes, love. It's you. You need to stay and put until the rescue craft arrive. In the event of an emergency lockdown, the lighthouse custodian will have a dispatch a distress call. Help should already be on its way. By the toxin you inhale, can you hold out until someone survives? Doesn't matter, what's that looking on your face? Hey, don't even think about leaving this room, princess. You're not equipped. No way I'm going to stand here and watch you die. I'm a sentinel. It doesn't matter whether I live or die. The only thing that matters is that you survive. Kill, if there's something on board that can save your life, tell me or I will swear I'll go anyway. Damn it, love, fine. I'm pretty sure the toxin circulating is Plethora X. It's a weaponized nerve gas. If I want to live, I gotta get out of my system. Real soon there's an antidote in the medical to leave level below us. Why would there be nerve gas on Lighthouse, and how do you know about it? Do you want answers to your questions, or do you want to save me? Antidote from serious nerve gas. Plethora X. X, that's what I said. Anything else? Just be careful, no stupid risks, alright? Stupid risks? Me? Not a chance. I'll be back soon, promise. Sure, a pipe in the middle of the room. Why not? It looks kind of new. What's that weird stuff inside? Goes down to the medical, which is where I need to be going. Dead, which is what Kel's going to be if I don't get a move on. Maybe there's something useful in the workers' pockets. She was carrying the lighter pass key and a memo. Let's not make taking from the dead a habit. The memo reads, check new installation, report it all in good shape. Although again, I had to stress that until they tell us how whatever it is they install an engineering meant to work. Can't prove turning on the damn thing on. Okay, so they installed a new pipe and the pipe was booby trapped. Got it. Nothing I can do for her, she's gone. It's a cartridge reader. I'm a princess with too much time on her hands and an amateur interest in electronics. So I know that with the right cartridge, you can manage system diagnostics from this terminal. Oops. The diagnostic readings on this console suggest a very healthy lighthouse. That doesn't count for the souls lost, sadly. There's a pipe there. Did you change your mind? Nope. Just be careful out there. Hang in there, Cal. Anything else? Programs with whatever the pipe was attached hadn't been activated yet. Looks pretty active to me. I can't even hear it. Goes on the medical, which is where I need to get going. Okay. It's sealed with an electronically locked hatch. I think it's tied to the terminal on the right. Pretty sure that's not going to work. Ah! Maybe the toxins are dispersed through the vents. Can't reach it, which is good because otherwise I'd lose my fingers. Oh, I was thinking this terminal to the right, not this apparatus on the wall next to the ladder. Hatch is open. Let's get a hop on. Opens. Okay, good. Good for me. Hatch medical level is unlocked. Good for me. What is that? Oh no, Kel was right. The toxins everywhere. There's over 200 people on a lighthouse, and now they're all gone. Hopefully the security kiosk can help me stop Kel joining them. Oh, it's a poster. That's some damn, like, hologram shit. The lighthouse was closest place to Elkin, where we saw the opening of a mage academy. My last official act as a princess. Kel arranged to have Lady collect us here before rejoining the royal flotilla. Says there's been a fungal outbreak in the lab. The bubble should keep me safe from airborne particles, but I might need to take extra precautions if I plan to go in there. Former guru Munt Treble claimed he could heal the sick using a star channel's energy until he was exposed as a charlatan. Kills in danger. This guy isn't causes. He's a. Why do I have a feeling the searching button? Check his pockets, man. We made a recruition yesterday. This guy was so nervous around me, he stammered. When I show up someplace, it was always throws things out of whack. Routines should. Simon looks like I'm going to okay. You don't want to check his pockets? There might be some sort of record about where the medical supplies are kept. Let's see. Keeper Crep. Alright, request I keep been monitoring Dr. Lim Kolgos. He's diligent in his work and like everyone else. There's no doubt he's suspicious of my postings here. It's possible this has disrupted him. It might help if you were to tell me what I'm looking for. Your Officer Brooks Vinton. Colin Krepp, the looping valves keeper, sent a reply. Vinton, you have been entrusted with a special task. Why this has been assigned to you is irrelevant. He's a doctor with a particular set of duties, and you are an officer. Support Devlin. Upgrade your security pass to permanent access to Colin's office. To request a meeting with him the day after the prince's arrival. Once I have approved the time for that meeting, you are to inspect his office for questionable material. Do your job, do it well, and you will be rewarded. The housekeeper was suspicious that Dr. Krupp even updated Brooks' security pass to access the doctor's office. Not that Brooks knew what he was looking for. Ooh, that's a lot of reading. That's a lot. There's like drives. Disk tapes are typical loaded with a set of special secret codes, allowing you to remotely control different parts of the lighthouse in case of emergencies. Zolga Sato giving me the runaround. What are they up to? Seems like Brinks here was suspicious of the lighthouse doctors. Reckon these phones are linked to the navigation at the top of the lighthouse. Can it hurt to try the emergency number? No one's picking up. No one's picking up. It's a cup of tea. I used to take it. It's cold, but I take it warm. It's a lens that emits a laser for recalibrating the guards' visors. All security personnel wear them. The visors look sort of spooky, honestly. So do I put the like I'm asking for more than the security pass is able to give. It's not gonna work. Sir, can you ask me about the security? It's really dark. I wouldn't go there even if I had to. Reaching through there, events hasn't taken such a homicide. I know it'd be right now. The time to go wandering off for vacation. I have to. Did I miss something? I mean, I have a... I mean, where else would the security pass work? Just a looping message. Oh, I didn't even know there was an extra. When the Empress married her handmaiden, classes divide was too much for the Empire to swallow. While that was forgotten when the wife of the Empress fell ill, the Empire seemed to mourn. Me and Bliss never left her side, not once, and Kill never left mine. Sharp instrument for surgical incisions. Kill did say to be careful, so into my pocket it goes. Also, smoke facilities are mostly for the operating staff, but this close to the Star Channel, they see a lot of different patients. Vast dark spotted with light. The lights of the Empire, my Empire, should that much power even be possible. If I just stayed on the catwalk, if we just kept that hatch closed, would time have stood still for us? It's a centrifuge. Small glass container with a sealable lid could come in handy. Device used to separate liquids and gas in file. There are 3 different settings: temperature, speed, and time. Here it is, the medical cabinet. I say that it's pretty easy to find, but it's locked. What looks to be a key slot is tubular and about the size of a file. That's a really weird locking mechanism. Locked, I need to find the key. Surgical device. According to this instrument, the last patient seen here was suffering from Kyaukya blood disease. There was a recent outbreak nearly devastating some of the more isolated provinces that had come from the Star Channel. I'll be needing a security pass if I want to go in there. Well, guess what, my friend? Beep boop! The door to the doctor's office is already unlocked. Dr. Cullis, he was the sweetest guy with just a smile. He could melt your fears. I really use that right now. It's a torso model. It's got 2 heads. A Druvek torso from doctoring stuff. Other than their heads, I wonder what else they have in the spare. It's not their organs, apparently. This one's heart looks like it's about to pop out. A Kodo? Because it's filled with sadness? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess you worked closely with the doctor. 3 good years trusted us with all his secrets. And he just installed the latest firmware update. We plan to surprise him with a jolly jingle. How important is it exactly that a model torso can sing? It's important as the blood in your veins. And keeping cholesterol down. Well, maybe I'll tap you for that song at some point. It'd be good to ease the burden of your heart. Come on then, let's hear that jolly jingle. You really want to? I really want to. Really, really? Yes, let's have it. Okay, well then, it has been retooled to reflect the circumstances. Theatrical clearing of a throat, more of the same. Oh, Dr. Class, your knowledge was so vast. You mended many a heart and reprecipitated many anal. Let's say anal leak. While smiling Olivella, we only wish you remained on this side of the mortal vow. He did. He did leave the wildest smile on. This is an oscillator just popped out from behind your heart. You have earned it. Any friend of Dr. Nilla is a friend of ours. He would have been needing it anyway. But why did he have it? Why keep it hidden? He kept many secrets. This won't be the last, but it's all we have. I see well an oscillator can measure the pulls of literally anything with a beat. If it mattered to Lim, maybe I can find a use for it. Thanks, guys. Fare thee well. There are different kinds of potions and medicines in the cabinet, but not the antidote I'm looking for. There's one for psychic contamination, which I understand is awful, but super unlucky on the lighthouse. Look for unexpected physical malformations. Advise contact with channel ruins. Wolf. Here's one repels dangerous substances. Much simpler. Only one here, so I should use it wisely. Even if the doctor had time to react to this toxin's release, I doubt this oxygen tank would have helped him. Door's locked and the warning light is on. I should see if I can find out what's happening in there before I try to go in. I don't have any protective clothing. A snug chair that holds pleasant memories. I catch their next jingle when it hits the line charts. If I'm going to concern myself with a body, it's going to be Kel's. Before she ends up like the doctor caused here. Sorry to have to do this to you, Doc, but I'm kind of blind here. Let's see what you've got. A note. Why write one on the hand when you've got a terminal right behind there? We've made arrangements for the next ship to transfer you to a safer place. Be ready. Wonder who Estera is or was. If they failed to get her on that ship, let's hope the former. It's such a strange note. I gotta tell Kel she and Lem were close. Kel, what's wrong? I'm sorry, Kel. It's Dr. Cullen. He's dead. Yeah, I guess as much. Lem was a good guy. Not a lot of those in Vallejo. He was trying to get someone called Estera off the lighthouse. Do you think she came through the Star Channel? I don't know, but it doesn't matter now. Don't worry about what you can't change. Sorry, I should get back to finding the antidote. As there was, I hope they got R off the lighthouse in time. Hard to believe I'll never see him on the right of the desk again. Computer might offer a clue on how to unlock the medical cabinet, but there's a passcode. What was the name from that memo? I don't remember it. Okay, I miss. It's the EST Rio. I'm the EST Rio. I'm in. Esther, she meant a lot to him. There's an unsent message here. It was supposed to go to the lighthouse surgeon, Zato. I'm afraid your suspicions may be correct. If so, then we and perhaps the entire network are in very grave danger. My main concern is Officer Bricks. As I'm sure you're well aware, he's keen to police that which require no policing. First, his vigilance was irksome, now it's downright alarming. I've been able to acquire a sample of the antidote you requested, but if the toxin is here in the quantities you say it is, then it will do little to help us. Meantime, the antidote has been secured in the surgeon's medical cabinet. Trust with you a special key that's silly. I trust you with a special key, that silly file I acquired from the conceited trickster Sindel. Suppose he thinks the file is using the price to use discretion, I'm afraid. It's sensitive to speed. Oh, I'm not going to remember this. 829, temperature 30, and the time whatever the current astral pulse is. Should you have the heart to use it. 829:30. If anything goes wrong, forgive me. It's too great regret. I do not. Oh, doctor, what's the trouble you in? In case I've unlocked the laboratory. Can I put this in there? So it's 829:30. Fungal specimen has been released. The bubble I'm wearing can keep me safe, but without modification, It won't prevent the fungus from sticking to me. I need to pour this on the bubble, then the bubble will absorb the potion. Now I should keep the fungus away from me. Oops. If they are protected by my bubble, there's no risk of the fungus sticking to me, containing the lighthouse. Score 1 for elemental philosophy. It's only been about the hour since the toxin leaked, meaning the fungus spread is no time at all. Kind of like a giant space gnat threw up. I don't spend enough time in sewers to know what these specimens are. It's Dr. Zeta. We didn't speak much, but she had a special radiance to her. Said she'd charge Dr. Zeta with the possession of the key, but there's no way to check with all this fungus covering her. If I want to collect the spore, I'm going to need something to store it in, otherwise I risk contaminating the hole. The spore is safely contained in the jar. But I need to be careful with this thing, it can go really quick. So it's late to impose contaminating procedures. For exposing the fungus to different light waves, one of them was showing remarkable consistency to contain beams. Whatever order the test was concerned about its efficiency on the field. Wait, there was testing it as a weapon? They were running tests on the fungus, exposing... I can see more bodies on the other side. It's sticky and I crap you not, breathing has a kind of hypnotic effect actually. What a specimen like this doing in the lighthouse? Doors are all locked. Is that everything? Do I put let's separate liquid and gas in the file. There's 3 different settings. Oh no, it's Rallying speed 829, temperature 30 in a time, whatever. Unlock the cabinet in the surgical area. I got no clue. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to go back to... Ah! Pulses 600 times per minute, which means 10 times a second. So that's the astral time figured I needed for the centrifuge. But I need something to put into the centrifuge. And it's not... that. Did I miss anything in here? I want to put it in the centrifuge and try to work with the centrifuge, but I don't. I feel like I have all the clues to do it, but I just don't know. So we're going to have to call it there. The video's gone kind of long enough. I wanted to finish that chapter at least, but now I'm kind of hit against the wall, and that's probably the best place to call it. But if you enjoyed Blood Nova, head down to the description below. Go pick it up for yourself for $12 USD. Can't swing $12 right now. Wish this for future consideration. If you enjoyed the video, watching me stumble, crumble, and hit that wall, ask you to like and comment as always. By watching and liking the video, you tell YouTube to show it to more people and so forth and so on. Plus, as a content creator, seeing those big thumbs up makes my day. I'll be back out again tomorrow with more indie games, indie demos, great content like this from indie developers. Until you're probably going to die because I can't figure it out. I will. Like this fungus. Haunt you later. I'm sorry.